Hey guys, welcome back. It's Obus Form here on the new channel, the Obus Focus. I'm one of the Discord's admins and mods, and I gotta apologize everyone, I've been away for a few weeks. You know how in life, when you get that new job, and like you're so excited because it's like, you know, like a huge pay raise, another big title in a big company. So recently in my life, I've been through something similar, except for instead of my job, it was my health. And instead of getting a promotion, it was basically a sickness. So I was really sick and my health went downhill. But anyways, I'm starting to heal a bit more, and so I thought I'd come back to the game and start making some videos. We do have a spoiler for here today for you guys, and I wanted to introduce actually buxfoo. He's actually helping to make one of the videos, and he's actually part of the MTGSS Net, that super elite guild. Not elitist jerks, but just, you know, very elite guild. You know, they've got those people like Yukin, #1 ranked, right? Talaria, usually #1 or 2. Buko Toki, I think it's Boss MTG, Wobbles, Tauntaun, Vincero, and Beyond Bounds, and all those guys in like the top 50. Anyways, buxfoo is one of them, and thanks buxfoo, so he's gonna introduce to us a new card in the upcoming expansion, Innistrad.
Yeah, sure. What is that? 9 damage? Oh, jeez. We are not in a good spot, folks. But, well, we do have some big-ass creatures in the graveyard. If this is that black and green card from Hellbolt Unsealed, it's lethal, right? Yo, that's what I'm talking about. This is why Liliana's the best deck in the format, baby. Alright, so... Oh, you guys want to see it? Sure. I'm just gonna go ahead and swing in. This looks like a lot of damage. Math is for blockers. Boom. Folks, that's how you win with Liliana in Hellvault Unsealed. Hey, thank you for checking out the spoiler for Ghoultree Infusion. What do you think? I think someone would find some use for it, right? Let us know in the comments below. Like the video, subscribe to this channel if you want to see more of my stuff. The links are down below. I'm buxfoo, and I'm out.
Alright, thanks buxfoo for making that great introduction to the new spoiled card. 4 mana, green-black, Ghoultree Infusion. Gives +X/+X, where X equals to the strongest card in your graveyard. So, without spoiling any of the other Innistrad cards, I think let's just look into some of the existing cards that could go into this kind of combination. And just for the existing cards. So, of course, we're looking at things like Liliana. Why? Because Liliana's passive gives +X/+X permanently for cards coming back from the graveyard. So, of course, but Liliana, aside from having her +1/+1 rather, permanency, we're looking at things like, you know, Bag of Devouring. We're always looking at things like that. We're also looking at things of Liliana's type that go with, well, where's that card? We could see Recycled Grotesque in there. We can also see a Lurking Horror as well. So, as you guys know, Liliana often likes to run Bag of Devouring and or Lurking Horror to throw cards into the graveyard like Soulseeker Lich, and then bring them back with Zombify or Fearsome Return, right? But if you don't have Fearsome Return in hand, if you don't have Zombify in hand, using your Bag of Devouring and Lurking Horror is just throwing guys in the graveyard for nothing. But now if you do splash green, which has, you know, some more mid-game potential, isn't as long gaming with, you know, like white splash or something like that. If you do splash green with Liliana, then you can still now give it with the, you know, +X/+X you can give. For example, if your Liliana's Goliath is already procced Relentless and it's a 10/3, and you have like a Silent Strike, and you give it, you know, +9/+9, you can pretty much just one-shot someone with like 21 damage. Or if your Liliana's Goliath is in the graveyard and you have another Liliana Goliath out, you can give the other Liliana's Goliath, you know, like +10/+10, something like that. So I think that's one interesting way to use it for Liliana. Of course, the other way of doing it is also with Vraska. As you guys know, Vraska is black and green and goes by finales. So in Vraska's kind of deck, we are still looking at big creatures. As you guys know, in this expansion, we had Tarask. So let me just bring up Vraska here. So Vraska isn't as well known for casting those big cost creatures like Soul Seaver's Lich or even Sisters of Stone Death. But we did have that, where is it? Yeah, we do have things like Ebon Death, we have the Tarask, you know, so we do have big creatures in the graveyard that can use that Ghoul Tree Infusion. I think that's where it comes into play. Unfortunately, cards when they debut, like Tarmogoyf, if it gets, even if it's an 8/9, but if it dies, it doesn't keep that 8/9 in the graveyard, it's a 0/1. So you don't get to have like an 8 power card in the graveyard from Tarmogoyf if they lose their debuts. So I think that's how you can use Ghoul Tree Infusion. As you guys know, in the new Innistrad expansion, we have vampires, we have angels, and we have that new mechanic where cards, when they get, you know, flipped over and they have their secondary effect, they will keep all their buffs and debuffs, but they also get new abilities and new stats. Since it is a werewolf and vampire themed Innistrad sort of expansion, I'm assuming those stats are always better. You guys can go check out the other spoilers from, you know, like Cyberblue and the other, you know, community members and the other YouTubers and on Reddit and stuff. So shout out to all of them, and thanks, you know, buxfoo, for helping us make that reveal. I really appreciate it. And yeah, hope you guys liked the video, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.